Everybody ready? Mic'd up and so forth?
Good. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here in Half Moon Bay. As you can tell, this is a typical day in Half Moon Bay. We're glad you're here to enjoy it. I want to thank Senator Hill for being here on this important day. I also want to acknowledge by the way, I'm Rick Kowalczyk. I'm the mayor of Half Moon Bay, and here with me today are Vice Mayor John Muller here, and Councilmember Alan Alifano over there, and of course, sorry, I will project more. So thank everybody for being here. I just want to turn it over to Senator Hill, and I'll be back with a few more words as well. Senator, thank you. Welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. It really is an honor to be here. I'm Jerry Hill, and I have the joy and the pleasure of representing this beautiful city of Half Moon Bay in the California State Senate. We've come a long way since this same time last year when just down the street, mother and two baby mountain lion cubs were together, and those two cubs are no longer with us. They wandered into the streets and they were killed. We often forget, I think, that how we share this beautiful place and this beautiful land with local wildlife. And we need to make sure that our laws and regulations really strike the right balance between public safety and protecting our natural resources. Over the last year, I've worked closely with the Department of Fish and Wildlife, the Mountain Lion Foundation, and numerous wildlife groups on Senate Bill 132. And the purpose of that bill was to ensure that our wardens, our game wardens who work very hard, very diligently, and in tough circumstances every day, that those wardens will have the flexibility they need when they respond to mountain lion encounters in neighborhoods. The legislation, which takes effect January 1st, requires wardens to use non-lethal procedures on mountain lions if they don't pose an imminent threat to human life. It also allows wardens to partner with wildlife groups and nonprofits if they need assistance in capturing or moving a lion that has strayed into a community. In addition to this legislation, the Department of Fish and Wildlife updated their mountain lion guidelines this year, which also provided wardens with the tools necessary to effectively deal with the increasing number of encounters in this state. Both of these reforms still put humans first and allow wardens to kill mountain lions if people are in danger. But I think they strike the right balance. And as we've seen over the last few months, there have been numerous encounters and success stories. From San Jose to Los Angeles to Santa Cruz, wardens have successfully relocated mountain lions back into open space or transferred them to wildlife rescue centers. In 1990, California voters approved Proposition 117. That's the California Wildlife Protection Act. And I think we're doing a good job today of modernizing that law. This has been a team effort, and I just want to thank everyone who has helped make it possible. Certainly the Department of Fish and Wildlife and their outstanding wardens in the field every day were very instrumental and very helpful in doing this. I also want to thank the legislature. This was a tough threshold to meet. I think it was a 4/5 vote of the legislature, and I want to thank the governor, who in his wisdom saw the need for this change and his willingness to take this step. Also want to thank especially the Mountain Lion Foundation, Tim Dunbar and Amy Rodriguez, who were very instrumental in working the bill as we do in Sacramento through the legislative committees and to the members of the legislature at the time. And also I want to thank Mayor Rick Kowalczyk. Rick, you were there from the beginning. You were there at every turn, and you certainly wanted to make sure that we saw, at the end of the day, a result that would be successful and protect those lives in the future. So thank you for all of your help. And now I'll turn it back to Mayor Kowalczyk.
Thank you. So I just have a couple of words to add on to what Senator Hill had to say. And, just about a year ago today, and just down the street, we live in a community that is adjacent to open space, and wildlife can wander into our city. And a tragedy occurred, and common sense did not prevail that day, because we do not, our Department of Fish and Wildlife did not have the authority to collaborate with organizations like the Mountain Lion Foundation. It was a sad day. You know, in our city, we followed along with what was happening. We were monitoring. We were aware of what was going on, and it was a big deal here. Our school teachers were talking to the kids that we're waiting for the cubs to run off to the wild, and that didn't happen. And that was upsetting. It was a difficult thing, I'm sure, for our teachers to share with our kids. So, on January 1st, you know, common sense will prevail. It will take the lead when SB132 goes into effect. And there's, you know, the two things of equal importance. Of course, non-lethal alternatives fully considered while protecting human life. But of equal importance is that opportunity to collaborate with rescue organizations. That's really essential. Having that authority will give more options. You know, my takeaway is there's more tools. We want all the people that serve our communities to have the tools they need to do their jobs. We have more tools, more collaboration, and I think it's a great bill. And I just want to thank you for your leadership again. I think it's fantastic. At the end of the day, I think the lesson our teachers are going to teach now is that when something doesn't make sense, you know, a year ago they teach a sad lesson. Now the lesson they can teach now is when something doesn't make sense, take action to change it for the better. And I think this is an example that Senator Hill gave for us, and I want to, again, thank you for that. Thank you. So now I'd like to introduce Tim Dunbar, the Executive Director of the Mountain Lion Foundation.
I want to thank all of you for being here. We're looking forward to January 1st, obviously. First off, before I go into what I'm going to say, I do want to apologize. We were expecting to have an animal ambassador here, a mountain lion, to be with all of you so you could see it close up. But unfortunately, at the last minute, the group that was bringing the animal was unable to get an appropriate permit to bring to this location. So we'll just have to forego that for now. Anyway, I don't know what I could actually say to, other than repeat what the Senator and the Mayor have said to all of you. We look forward to January 1st. We see this as a logical improvement to Prop 117, which our organization was involved in back in 1990. We know a lot more about mountain lions now than we did then. And because of that, we're able to come up with legislation that makes sense not just for humans, but also for the lions. We look forward to doing more in the future to tweak the original legislation a little more so we can save even more lions that are going to be having now. Before we break off, our organization did wish to thank the Mayor and the Senator for their work for us. Basically, the Senator didn't say it, but this was a hard bill to get passed. And I don't think we could have done it without Senator Hill and his team. Senator, we have something for you.
Wow. Oh, my God.
Of course, you'll never get it home.
Oh, yeah, no, I will. I'll get it. Oh, it'll go up in the Capitol, that's for sure. Beautiful.
This particular one includes a poem by Wallace Stegner, who was one of our founding members. And it has our sentiments on it.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. That made it all worthwhile. All that time you're talking about it.
Gorgeous. We have something we would like to present to you also. Something to remember those lions you were talking about, and the fact that Half Moon Bay was the location that started everything happening this year.
Thank you so much.
We couldn't have done it without
Happy to answer any questions that anyone may have. Really excited about the beautiful photograph. That'll be gorgeous in our office in Sacramento, in the Capitol. Any questions? And you even brought pastries and coffee this morning.
Definitely for people. So everybody dig in. We'll be wandering around talking to anybody that wants to talk to us and have questions. Okay?
Thank you all for coming. Thank you.